What up, people? Push Wild Black here with Push Wild Black Sports. And this will be a quick vlog about Game 2, as it ended about 30 minutes ago or so. And Golden State Warriors beat Cleveland Cavaliers 122 to 103. And I don't know what you want LeBron James to do, man. He had 29, 13 assists, and 9 rebounds. It's just the Warriors, man, they had too many weapons, and it seemed like Kevin Love found a way to get him involved to where it doesn't look like it's stagnating the offense. He had 26, 7 assists, and 9 rebounds. Steph Curry shot 9 for 17 from 3. He sets the finals record for 3-pointers. He had 33. Klay Thompson had 20. JaVale McGee had 12. JaVale McGee having 12 really isn't that big of a deal, except the fact that not only did he have that 12, but they kept him in the game defensively, and LeBron James just couldn't and he still was able to get to the lane because, you got a 6'8", 250-pound man just running over people. So he still got his, but it wasn't as dominant as before. And he was looking to get everybody else involved, which he likes to do anyway. And he got everybody involved. Kevin Love had a double-double. And George Hill had 15. Tristan Thompson had 11. So you have 4 double-figure scorers for Cleveland. It's just Golden State was better. And for 2 quarters, actually for 2.5, it was up and down, fast-paced basketball, and nobody was defending. The story is going to be Cleveland not defending well. But to be honest, both teams didn't defend well, especially in the first half. It's just that Golden State was better, and it seemed like whenever Cleveland was able to get close, somebody hit a 3-pointer or somebody got a bucket to just keep the Cavaliers just out of the distance to catch up. The closest Cleveland got was 6. And I think there was a 3. I think the closest they got was 5. And then there was a 2, and then there was a 3, and then they were Golden State was up by 10. So it's just they were defensively. Cleveland just couldn't get stops defensively the whole game. It was up and down the first half. It was up and down really the third quarter. Steph snapped off a little bit in the fourth, and I think he hit 4 3-pointers in the fourth, and yeah, man, you're not going to be able to beat that. So next game when they go to Cleveland, it's going to be JR is going to have a good game because he didn't do well at all. There's talk of him maybe being benched. I know that was mentioned in the postgame, maybe him being benched for Kyle Korver. That's a situation where if you can bench him, but I would rather have JR in there because really both of them are streaky 3-point shooters anyway. So that's JR seems to play better. JR does play better at home. But people were thinking that because of his blunder, in game 1, that he was going to come out firing and have a good game. That didn't happen, so it was kind of like, okay, you have your 2 guard only having 5 points, and the other team's 2 guard has 20, there's a problem. But Golden State's just better, man. And in order for the team to even be competitive, LeBron James has to go for 40. And it's been like that the majority of the playoffs. In order for this team, and and it's not really the thing about the Cavaliers that kind of bothers me. And give me a couple of seconds. You can't be I'm going to have a bunch of, because this is the narrative that I'm seeing nationally and on network TV and on in the online community as well. You can't be the team that was old and non-athletic and no one was playing together, and then when the trade comes, Rodney Hood is going to be an integral part of your offense, and Jordan Clarkson is going to be an integral part of your offense, and Larry Nance is your energy guy. And Larry Nance, when Tyronn Lue puts Larry Nance in the game, Larry Nance can be a good energy guy. You know what I'm saying? Larry Nance has done very well in the playing time he's gotten, has done very well as an energy big for Cleveland. You can have, because I know Rodney Hood had a situation earlier where in the playoffs where he was asked to come in during garbage time and he didn't want to come in. Rodney Hood was a 17 points a game scorer for Utah. You can say what you want about like him not having his head in the game, but that's a scorer and that's an athlete. And you really don't have any other athletes and any other scorers on this team consistently. You don't have none to lose for, because this is honestly like LeBron. I think LeBron's last game is Cavalier. If you're Tyronn Lue, you don't have anything to lose now. Like, you've made it to the finals. Your coaching legacy has been cemented, win or loss. You have nothing to lose as far as other than losing this finals by giving Rodney Hood more playing time. Jordan Clarkson has been inconsistent, but still he's a better option athletically than than Kyle Korver is. Of the two young options, I would put Rodney Hood in there versus Kyle Korver. Like, Kyle Korver to me is in the rotation, but Kyle Korver to me, just like J.R. Smith, just like Kevin Love, although Kevin Love's a better athlete and a better rebounder, you have nothing to lose in giving Rodney Hood an opportunity. And you can't be the team that's like, you can't be the team that's like LeBron has no help, but then when they get the young guys, they got all this energy and they got all these young guys and they can run with everybody. They barely got out of Eastern Conference Finals because Tyronn Lue had his veterans in there and refused for the majority of that series to let the young guys play. And your two guard spot, no matter who you put in there, you have a stretch. You have a shooter that's sketchy. Like, J.R. Smith is inconsistent. Kyle Korver is inconsistent. When they're on, they're on. When they're not, they're not. So let's see what you have. Clarkson is inconsistent too. And of the three inconsistent people, I would have Kyle Korver and I would have JR, just because you don't necessarily have to match athleticism with the Warriors. You have to match scoring with the Warriors. But J.R. Smith, I would see how he is in Game 3 as far as if the shot is falling. But if the shot isn't falling, there's no reason to keep him in there at all. So, anyway, Push the Ball Black out. Later.